All right. Hi, I'm Justin Smith. I direct and write for the web series Out of Character. And this is...
I am Josh Fletcher. I act as Vince, the DM, and do my best to help Justin out whenever we need things done.
So you play Vince in the game, which is a little bit different than all the other interviews. And we're putting this interview before the intro, which includes Lorana / Lauren, and we're interviewing you for a couple different reasons. One is that because this is the one we had to have an interview with the DM, we wanted to, and because the character Lauren is actually going to be an inconsistent character, whereas Lorana is going to be consistent. That's something we're doing with the web series. Why don't you talk a little more about that, Josh?
All right. The sixth player is actually going to be more of a variable. It's something that we really wanted to install in the series. It's not something that happens by accident. With a game like this, you constantly have an inconsistent player. Someone who's either falling asleep, can't get a ride, for whatever reason they can't make it. They've got kids, court dates, what have you.
Whatever.
There's just always a reason that someone's failing, so it's something that you and we really wanted to install in the series, is that inconsistent player, and to show how it's the DM's responsibility to deal with such a thing when there's a shortcoming.
And so here in this intro, you'll see that that Lauren is just like, Vince's current girlfriend, and she kind of weasels her way into the game, and then of course things happen. People break up with other people, or maybe she just doesn't like it. So just next week she's not there, and then so we still have that sixth character that's already built in as Lorana, which is going to be a consistent actress specifically throughout the series, but played by different people. So the other thing that we're showing here is that Josh's other role is going to be to play a lot of the NPCs, which of course, for those who play tabletop know that in a tabletop game, in addition to quirks, you have to sometimes play NPCs. And so you have those NPCs, that you're going to play. And so we're actually going to have him as an actor playing NPCs like Lorana's dad.
Utilizing my enormous acting ability to play things from minor shopkeepers to demons.
To demons or
quirks.
Major quirks. Right. And so let's talk a little bit more about why people play these games, but more specifically why they run them. So Josh, why do you think Vince runs Dungeons & Dragons game?
Okay. Let's start off, I myself have never actually DM'd a game. I just do my best to fake it, play one on TV. But I really think that Vince's core motivation is, you see him as something, he's been a player before. Just really kind of wants that control, wants to facilitate a good time for everyone. As a player, sometimes you get bogged down with that inconsistent player. And sometimes you're not in a group that rolls with it as well as others. And it really is a big hang-up. So I think one of the core drives to be a DM is to get a group of like people together, people with the same interests, and to facilitate a good time. Keep everyone rolling, keep everyone interested in both, rather than bringing that power gamer and bringing the RPer together to somewhere in the middle where we have a good flowing game. People are fighting, battling, having the numbers, but we're also having that role play element that ties it all together, makes it one cohesive story.
True. And then I think that another reason, from personal experience, that someone runs a game is to be a storyteller. And I feel like that actually is part of the reason that has driven me to do this whole web series project anyway. I've gotten a lot of like-minded people together, and we're doing this web series, and it's about storytelling. It's about telling a story and things like that. So I feel like those things are very connected, interestingly so. And then there are usually quirks involved. Nobody really knows why, but that happens. So there's a lot going on in this intro. We hope you really enjoy it, and we hope that you'll enjoy many of the other ones in the future. Again, I'm Justin. I'm director and writer, and this is
Joshua Corks Fletcher.
Right, and Corks.
You're really pretty. It's a great dress. I mean, it looks great on you.
Thanks. I thought we were going somewhere nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on dinner.
So, I spoke with Sam, and he said that Jessica and her brother Jake are both on board, so we got enough people for tomorrow night.
That's great news.
Hey, John.
Oh. Hey, Lisa, Lauren. Lauren, how's it going? By the way, Randy's moving out. Gotta go.
What do you mean, Randy?
Brady!
All right, dinner's almost done, so I mean, good news. It's good.
So, tomorrow.
Yeah, guys' night. We're all gonna go out. All the guys.
Jessica's a really manly name.
No, I mean, it's a girl, yeah, she'll be there. I mean, it's still guys' night, it's still the guys going out, just Jessica will be there. It's not really a big deal.
So, a bunch of guys drinking and roughhousing and a girl.
Well, I mean, not so much. We'll be going to John's mom's church, play a game.
What kind of game?
It's called Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if you've heard of it.
It's like a board game, right?
Yeah.
I love board games. I'm really good at them.
Yeah.
Like Monopoly, the dice and the board and
I mean,
little pieces.
yeah, it's a little more involved than that, but yeah, I mean, basically.
What, a board? Moving stuff around? Throwing dice?
Yeah, but you wouldn't really want to go. I mean, it's the group of guys. They're probably not your type of people, not your type of crowd. I mean, it's just not really. I don't think it'd be your thing.
Well, there's Jessica. I could hang out with her.
She'll be there. Well, I mean, it's Dungeons and Dragons. It's a really involved game. I mean, it's hard to get into if you're new. I mean, it's very difficult.
Jake's never played before. We're gonna have to help him with his character sheet, by the way. Hope that's cool.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
No problem.
And see, we're already going to be making one. And I mean,
So it'll just be easier to make a second one. Just print out 2 copies instead of 1.
I mean, if it really means that much to you, yeah, we can work it out.
Yeah, I want to spend time with you.
I mean, I guess it'll be good and get out, meet all the guys.
And Jessica.
What is this place?
I used to come here as a child. These are the things I used to play with.
And why have you brought me here? You know we have things to do.
I brought you here because I wanted to tell you I want to go adventuring.
What?
I want to go adventuring.
No, I will hear nothing more of this. No daughter of mine will be an adventurer.
Please, Father, it's what I want to do.
No, I will hear nothing more. No daughter, my only daughter, will be running around being an adventurer.
But Father, I've already gone. I found a party, an adventuring party, and they're experienced and they're respectable.
So these are the things that Hans has warned me about. You running off with these thieves and vagabonds and would-be heroes who would more likely get you killed than earn you fame.
Father, it isn't like that. Please see reason.
No, I will hear nothing more. This is the end.
Isn't there anything I can say to change your decision?
There is nothing. You've grown and you're old enough to make your own decisions. But know that I have made mine and will stand by that. If you leave now, you will be cut off from this house and every resource you've ever known.
All right, Father.